And bam, bam, bam. What is up? And welcome back to Nando Talk. We've got a Miami Dolphins Mock Draft Monday. And go back to the tried true strategy and not go for tight end unless it falls in the third round. Dun, 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 dun. Completely restarting. Let's go for it. Once again, mock draft. Again, assume we have a right tackle, a middle linebacker in free agency. I forgot the last assumption. All right. Assume we got right tackle and middle linebacker for agency and need cornerback after Byron Jones. All righty. So entering this draft, third one of the day, and we finally have the dream scenario of Garrett Williams available there. Top tier corner who, yes, the injury concerns are a little scary, but he should be well off to recovery from the ACL tear against Notre Dame. A corner who can hang with the best of them, who would be one of the top draft prospects if it wasn't for this injury, and he falls to us. It's the type of player at 52 when you don't have a first round pick who you want to go for. Okay. Interior offensive lineman, John Michael Schmitz, Luke Weipler at Ohio State. When they fall, it's a very interesting pick, and it allows us to get corner at the third round, and Ringo is awesome, but you're going to see the flexibility that getting a cornerback in round 2 gives the Miami Dolphins. Hopefully, because look, Trenton Simpson is there still. Jack Campbell's still going to be here. Those linebackers are cool and all. They're still interior defensive linemen up the ass, but getting the best corner prospect on the board is going to open up wonders for the rest of this draft. Hopefully, let's rock and roll with it. Garrett Williams, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Like Manolo, now hopefully we're going to get the safety in round 3 right here. Ooh, look how nice that is. This is where I would actually get a tight end, guys. There's no safeties here except for JL Skinner, and that would honestly be so much fun to acquire JL Skinner. Like I said, a total toy for Vic Fangio, the kind of safety who's so big at 6'2", 6'4", 200 plus pounds that they were talking about making him a linebacker who can shut down tight ends. My God, he'd be fun. But you look at Darnell Washington falling here in round 3, and it's why I avoid going tight end in round 2. Yes, McDaniel, Tua, they're not the biggest tight end users, but the 6'7", 270-pound monster wouldn't just be a weapon in the passing game in the red zone, but he'd also be an absolutely amazing blocker for us. And it's something I really want to see happen now. Need to see happen. And in this kind of scenario where we get Garrett Williams, top tier corner in round 2 and go defense first and Vic's happy, I know we're totally okay going tight end and going a little bit of a luxury offensive pick in round 2. And with our second pick, round 3, pick 77. Dang orang. Wow. And here I will not go for running back. Okay, we already got a nice weapon, a superfluous weapon, albeit, on tight end. Darnell Washington is already that big interest. Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson are most likely coming back. Myles Gaskin, thanks for doing awesome in the cancer challenge, man. You were a stud. I think you ran did 35 miles biking. Probably be a Miami Dolphin. So let's not go for running back this time. Let's not go for tackle. Let's go for JL Skinner. Okay. Cody Mach could be a pick here as well. He's very interesting, but like I said, we already got tackle in free agency. So let's get Mr. JL. Let's erase those tight ends. Okay. Travis Kelce, you're done. You're done. Don't be surprised if they go for an edge. I think that'd be very telling as to what they think the health of Ogba is, as to what they think the further progression of Jalen Phillips will be, considering that Fangio runs a little lighter. He rushes 4 usually. I'd be very surprised, but also intrigued. Like I said, I want Fangio to go get his guys. And speak of the devil, Manolo, there is a couple guys falling to us here in this draft. Cam Brown out of Ohio State is actually a great corner. I was talking about Brenton Cox and Isaiah Land. Obviously, those ends would be very interesting. DJ Johnson out of Oregon's cool. Dang, man. This has been a fun draft so far. And we didn't get running back yet, right, guys? Because as much as I wanted to get Aubrey Miller, I might go Muhammad. I'm butchering this guy's name so much. I might go Muhammad Ibrahim out of Minnesota right here. Okay. There is obviously a great strategy in getting running backs late and hoping they pan out. That cheap contract, and usually running backs are positions that a little bit more system based, and the right guy in the right place can absolutely light it up. And I think Muhammad Ibrahim would really factor into that for the Miami Dolphins. If McDaniel thinks that he can squeeze out some magic in Muhammad, we rock and roll with it. I'm ready to ride, and I'm all here for it. Michael for linebacker, if anyone says otherwise, but considering we've already gone corner, then we went tight end, then we went safety. I'm not saying we have to go back and forth, but I could see McDaniel now getting his little say in like, I let Tank Bigsby fall off the board. Please let me get my running back. Please allow me to. So we'll go for Muhammad Ibrahim out here out of Minnesota. It's the smarter thing to do. In the last 2 mock drafts, I've gotten running backs in the 3rd round at pick 84, but the smarter thing to do is wait on it, if at all. I don't want a 7th rounder running back. Again, a 6th round running back is already pretty far, but I don't want a 7th rounder. Nick Saldiveri out of Old Dominion is a pretty nice tackle here. Cam Mitchell out of Northwestern could be cool. We already got safety. We already got tight end. We already got running back. Yeah, we might go with linebacker if one stands out to us, but I don't really see anyone super interesting on the board. But I know Saldiveri is a pretty solid tackle, and considering the injuries we had last year at O-line, I'm down for some extra depth, especially someone who's athletic and can hopefully move around if need be. Let's go for Big Dick Nick. Bada bing, bada bang. A- draft for sure. What do I got? A B? I did worse than last time. Last time was like a throwaway. Garrett Williams, I still think is a phenomenal pick. And I get it's the B plus because of the injury concerns there. And he does play a lot of man, but I think Fangio and his secondary conducive system is going to be just a fun time getting to have Garrett Williams back there, having Sam Madison shaping back into form. You know, him and Trill talking some little Syracuse times. I love that pick. And Darnell Washington getting to us at pick 77 is the perfect balance of allowing a need fall to you and getting the best talents available. Okay. You cannot tell me this 6'7", 270-pound behemoth is not a home run pick in the 3rd round, which is why I don't want to get tight end in the 2nd round. I'm glad PFF, thank you. For once, you actually played in my favor. JL Skinner, we'll see. I think that'd be a purely Fangio pick. I'd love to trust with whoever he goes for around there. Hopefully on defense. Hopefully that's more of a Chris Smith or Jordan Battle kind of guy if they slip there. But JL Skinner, I am not opposed. I'm not opposed at all. Muhammad Ibrahim is what brings this round a tad down. I still like it. I still think it's fine. Don't hate. They're toasting on the running backs so far. Every single one has gotten a terrible grade. I like it. I think it's definitely in play for the Miami Dolphins is to get a nice runner. And Nick Saldiveri, like I said, he's a great tackle, some nice depth. Could be a good swing for us, and hopefully we don't need to use him so often, but he's definitely better than the Larnell Colemans of the world, so I will take that upgrade. Okay, better than the Larnell Colemans, the Lester Cottons, so we rock and roll with that on that aspect. This is so far my favorite mock draft of the day, and it really hits the point that I was really aiming for. By getting the cornerback as our first pick with the Miami Dolphins pick 52, it allows us to have this flexibility of, okay, we've taken care of one of the biggest glaring needs still left because right tackle, middle linebacker, like I keep saying, taken care of in free agency. And that leaves corner as probably our biggest glaring need if Byron Jones is indeed moving on. So I'm down for Garrett Williams. And then whatever shakes down for us, like you saw, Darnell Washington is there, and we're able to make that play and go for tight end and then take JL Skinner and then keep letting players go further back, best player available. Okay, if Darnell Washington's not there, we would have taken Jordan Battle or Chris Smith, and who knows who's there still at pick 84, maybe a top tier running back, maybe a great offensive tackle. We can take one over there instead. Who knows? But you know who does know? Us in the next 2 minutes, because I'm about to hit refresh in a second and start a new draft.